Hi, Steamboat Springs Middle School families and students. We are super excited to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. Well, we know that things are going to be different. We are excited to reimagine school, and all the teachers and staff are very excited to see students, and we have some great things in place. We're going to definitely have an orientation our first week. We're really going to be talking more about making you feel welcome, safe, connected to our school community, along with teaching some new procedures, meeting your teachers, and learning your schedules. So there's nothing to be worried about because we are going to teach you all of that week one. We're going to get you Chromebooks. We are going to get us, we have some backpacks for you. We have masks and other great things to get you started on a successful year where we're going to have in-person learning and then at-home learning with high expectations for all our students. So Monday's exciting because we have our sixth graders coming to us, the A's in the morning and the B's in the afternoon. And then on Tuesday, we start with 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in our B group. And then on Wednesday, our A group, 6th, 7th, and 8th, which we're super excited, and so are our teachers.
Welcome back, Steamboat Springs Middle School students. My name is Mr. Lil Liberty, the assistant principal here, and we have been working and planning for the last few months to get us to this moment. And we couldn't be more excited that you're getting ready to walk through these doors in just a few days. You're going to notice that a lot has changed, whether that's the construction outside and the cafeteria that's being built in the new field and some of your new science classrooms, all the way to some of the new procedures that we have in place that we'll talk through over the coming days. But you'll also notice that there is a lot that has not changed. Our vision that when you leave here and when you go on to the high school, that you will be a confident and capable learner, inspired to explore the world and contribute to it with integrity. With everything going on in the world and everything that has changed, it's important to remember that this school and our vision has not wavered. And how we go about doing that, your teachers, the staff, we still believe that our mission is to nurture and educate every single one of you to be healthy and safe, engaged, supported, and challenged. Those words have never been more important. And that through positive relationships, we're going to create an inclusive environment where you can thrive. Together with our community, we approach every single one of you in terms of what is possible. When you walk in the building, there are now separate entrances to accommodate for social distancing and a temperature check. So, sixth graders, when you enter the building on Monday, you'll be entering through the southwest corner of the building. That is by the Butcher Knife Trail. You'll be able to walk along our newly paved path into that part of the building. Seventh graders, when you enter the building, you'll be walking actually right through the front door. We'll have a different entrance later on in the year once construction is finished, but for this purpose, you'll be walking right through the front door for your temperature screening. And then 8th grade students, you will be walking in through the west courtyard. That is on the west side of the building by the field in the courtyard right outside of Miss Paiva and Miss Jones's room. You'll be walking in at that entrance right there. Now, when you walk into the building, you'll go through a temperature screen. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is stand 6 feet apart in a line, socially distanced, and our Encore teachers will take your temperature. If it is below 100 degrees, then you're free to go into the building. Now, it's important to remember that rather than hanging out in the arcade or going to the basketball gym, instead what you will be doing is going directly to class. So you move from the temperature screen directly to class, and sit down. Now remember, this year we don't have lockers. At least at the start of the year, you'll have a backpack, which we will be providing, or you can bring your own. And you'll also be able to put all of your things, whether that's your jacket, your Chromebook that we'll be issuing every student, and any other materials that you have, like your lunch. All of that will be going into your backpack, and you'll just bring that right to class. Now, it is important to remember that, yes, we'll be taking your temperature when you walk in the building. If you are feeling sick, it is important to stay home. Your parents will be monitoring your symptoms, but remember, if you have a fever, if you're feeling feverish, if you have a cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, chills, muscle aches, sore throat, new loss of a taste or smell, or this is important if you've been exposed to anyone with COVID-19 or with those symptoms, it's important that you stay home. Another major difference that you will notice right away is our expectation that you remain 6 feet apart. It's called social distancing. It is imperative that as you're moving through the building, that you remain as much as possible 6 feet away from your teachers, your classmates, and that includes both inside and outside the building. So we know that social distancing is one of the best tools to avoid being exposed to COVID-19. We also back into school, remember to frequently wash your hands. We have new bathrooms, and the sinks in the bathroom, when you are done lunch and when you walk in the building, please make sure that you wash your hands. Also, wear your mask the correct way, that is over the ears, above the nose, and below the chin. And remember, even when you're outside walking on the butcher knife trail or wherever, that you bring your hand sanitizer. We have hand sanitizer stations throughout the building. Even when you're passing by somebody outside, remember to stay 6 feet apart and keep those masks on. That will protect you and it will protect our community. And so remember, this is true all the way when you're walking back home. That's when it's really safe to be able to take off your masks. Now remember, we're giving you 2 masks, but it is important to wash them and wash your hands. Once you get home, wash your hands frequently and use that hand sanitizer. That will keep our community safe. One of the other major shifts this year will be with lunch. Lunch will be in the classrooms where you'll be eating with your cohort. Now, it's important to remember that there will be lunch that you can grab. The lunch area where all the grab-and-go food will be outside the academic wings. However, we won't have microwaves, so please make sure that if you're packing something, don't think that you can microwave something. However, feel free to pack your lunch. You can carry that throughout the day. Now, it's also important to remember that lunch is the only time during the day that you will be able to take off your mask and eat. So know that your teachers are going to allow you breaks and movement breaks throughout the day, and especially at lunch. Maybe you'll get a chance to go outside, but you'll see when you walk in, our new cafeteria is being built, and hopefully we could use that later on this year all together. But for the time being, to keep our staff and the rest of you safe, the only time you'll be able to remove your mask is when you have lunch, and you will need to remain in your seat at that time. We can't wait to see you walk through those doors. And please remember that though this is going to be a different school year, the fundamentals of what we believe have not changed. We care deeply about you. When you think about our core values of curiosity, having awareness for yourself and others, the resilience of you and our community, and that engagement. This is the reason why we have moved mountains to get you back into this building. Your teachers care about you. We care about you. And following these expectations keeps all of us safe. It keeps all of us healthy. And it's not about any one person. It's about all of us collectively. So Thank you for following these expectations. We can't wait to see you come through the door, and go Sailors.
So we can't wait to see you. We missed our middle schoolers, and we just know you're going to love Steamboat Springs Middle School and all the great opportunities we're going to have this school year. Okay. See you soon.